Hello everyone, today we are going to talk about the competitive strategy of IKEA in India, and they are my group members. My name is Nicole.
Nick.
May, Samantha.
Will.
This is our contents. First one is the background of IKEA, how difficult into the Indian market. And the second is the competitive advantage of IKEA in India. The third one is the position in India of IKEA. Next is the appeal of the Indian market for IKEA. And the last is the international strategy of IKEA in India. Now I introduce the background. As early as the 90s of last century, IKEA wanted to enter in India. The market needed at least 10 billion US dollars. In the past, India government worried that will impact the local industry when the forage company entered to the local market. For India, in the past, it did not welcome forage company, but worried that a forage company to enter the local market will impact of the local industry. In the case of retail, the same government has been pushing forage investment into the bill, but the various state council members of the game between each other, worried about the impact of local small retailers. So the bill has not passed. This is the reason of why IKEA needed 28 years into the Indian market. Also, it has successfully entered the Indian market, but still faced with many problems. Then let my team members explain other issues for everyone.
Next, I will analyze does IKEA have a sustainable source of competitor advantage. I will analyze competitive advantage of IKEA for cheap. Furniture is easier to accessible and cheap, saving resource, exhibition more, wide range of products and styles. Competitive advantage happens when a firm implements a strategy that creates rival value for customers and that its competitors are unable to duplicate or fight too closely to imitate. Porter 5 Focus is a tool for analyzing competition within an industry. Porter 5 Focus includes trace of new entries, degree of rival, bargaining power of suppliers, bargaining power of buyers, and trade of substitution. Next, I will find degree of rival and trade of substitution to analyze them. Firstly, Purifies is the stronger one of the competitor, which is the local furniture company. Facing the Purifies company tree, IKEA through improve the quality of product or decrease the cost of product to has more competitive advantage. Sometimes, IKEA use promotion to decrease the price of product, which can attract more buyers. Secondly, IKEA is flat packing. The product shipped by the logistics company to the central warehouse, and then through the distribution center sent to the store, and finally the customer self-shipment. IT support in the logistics chain is extremely smooth. Therefore, IKEA offers more convenient transportation model, and the fee is cheaper than Purifies. Thirdly, saving resource is essential for IKEA to develop product. It does not waste materials and try to use renewable, recyclable materials. Moreover, IKEA self-accessible furniture is easier to disaccessible. Materials such as wood, plastic, and glass are easier to recycle. Moreover, a special factor of IKEA is to provide a display platform for customers that will present all the furnishings and the furnishings in the store. It presents the size, weight, color, and price of the product so that customers can clearly understand and make choice. In chart, most Indian furniture companies do not have this form of distributions. Finally, there is not only the about competitor advantage, but also provide a variety of products and different styles. It makes customers to choose their favorite product easily. Moreover, the product of IKEA is personalized, stylish, unique, and inventive. For example, it includes children products and adult products, toy to furniture items. Therefore, competitive advantage results for the firm's ability to perform the required activities, either at lower cost than its competitors, or in the differentiated ways that create value for the customer and allow the firm to command a premium price, secure reliable material source at a lower cost, and create distribution channel. IKEA created a unique and valuable move, which made it different for the competitor to overcome.
Now I'm gonna talk about the question number 2. How has IKEA attempted to position itself in the Indian market? I'm using pastel analysis and business level strategy to illustrate our opinion. Here I focus on business level strategy, cause my mate will talk about pastel analysis in question 3. The purpose of business level strategy is to create differences between the firm's position and those of its competitors. To position itself differently, the firm must decide whether it intends to perform activities differently or to perform different activities. The firm's business level strategy is a deliberate choice about how it will perform the value chain's primary and support activities to create unique value. There are 5 types of business level strategy. You can see in this picture. There are low-cost provider, broad differentiation, focus low-cost, focus differentiation, and best cost provider strategy. As for Indian market, the 2 business level strategies, best cost and differentiation level strategy, are used. A best cost strategy is an integrated set of actions taken to simultaneously pursue low cost and differentiation. IKEA uses cost control. There is no assembly cost and no delivery cost for the sale of flat packing. Also, IKEA set up the Department of Raw Material in India, and IKEA already have 70 suppliers in India. In September 2005, IKEA's social initiatives was to manage the company's social participation on a global scale. IKEA promotes social initiatives in India, including the establishment of UNICEF and the saving of children. Moreover, in October 2008, IKEA Green Technologies created a €50 million, investing in 8 to 10 companies, focusing on solar panels, alternative lighting, source product material, and so on. The other strategy for IKEA in India is differentiation. A differentiation strategy is an integrated set of actions which is taken to produce goods or service that customers perceive as being different in important ways. IKEA using one-stop shopping. IKEA has applied to the government of India for approval of the establishment of 25 corporation stores. The application is also seeking permission to engage in import and export, distribution, marketing, warehouse, and standard IKEA store features such as coffee shops, restaurants, food markets, nursing homes, children's play area, and publication brand name. IKEA through this series of business strategy, making it better access to the India market.
Hey Lick, do you believe the India market is an attractive option for IKEA?
Yeah, actually I do believe India market would be a perfect one for IKEA. In this video, I'm gonna use pastel analysis to explain it. There are 7 segments of it, but because of time limit, I would only focus on 3 of them, which are demographic, economic, and political. The demographic segment is basically concerned with the characteristics and features of a population. As you can see, with a population of just over 1.3 billion, India has already been the second largest country in the world in terms of population. India's burgeoning middle class, which is actually expected to swell from the current level of 31.7 million households to 53.3 million households by 2015 to 2016. It has been one of the major attraction points due to its high purchasing power. This segment has a rising disposable income, and it also shows a greater acceptance of Western culture, lifestyles, and products. In addition, strong demographic advantages will continue to fuel India's growth in years. In general, nearly 31% of the Indian population is aged less than 15 years, and India has approximately 600 million young people below age 25, which means the future workers of the world. Additionally, India also has a large pool of technical manpower, which presents opportunities for industries looking to deploy technical talents on a large scale. As you can see, consumer spending in India grew from 549 billion to 1,060 billion between 2006 and 2011, putting India on the path to become one of the world's largest consumer markets by 2025. India's consumption is expected to rise 7.3% annually over the next decades. With this demographic advantage, India has the potential to become the economic engine of the world in the future by contributing the largest workforce to the global economy. Samantha will show you the other part of work next.
Hi, I'm Samantha. Here I'm gonna talk about the other two external environment factors of IKEA in India. Let's see the economic environment in India. Economic environment includes the type of economic system that exists in the economy, the nature and structure of the economy, the phase of the business cycle. The economy of India has been significantly stable since the introduction of industrial reform policies in 1991. As a policy, reductions in industrial licensing, liberalization of foreign capital has resulted in a constant improvement of India's economic environment. The country registered a GDP of $5.07 trillion in 2013, following a further improved GDP growth rate of 5% in 2014 as compared to 4.35% in 2013. Look at this picture. The Indian economy is registering around 6% growth amid uncertain global economic conditions. More and more sectors are being opened up for foreign direct investment. Recently, the Indian government decided to open up the multi-brand retail sectors as well. They will create huge opportunities for Indian and foreign companies and consultants involved in agriculture, retail, and infrastructure in the cold chain logistics sector. The other is political environment. Businesses are closely related to the government. The political philosophy of the government wield a great influence over business policies. Being one of the largest democracies in the world, India runs a federal form of government. The political environment is greatly influenced by factors such as government's policies and politicians' interests. As a result, IKEA waited 28 years to enter the India because of India's strict foreign direct investment regulations, which India allow 100% FDI in single brand retail on the condition. Next, we will explain the international strategy of IKEA in India.
Hi, I'm William. I'm going to talk about the last question. What international strategy has IKEA adopted in India, and the conclusion? To understand which strategy IKEA adopted in India, we have to analyze the considerations between global integration and local responses. IKEA relies on one-for-all product with global production and distribution. IKEA's standardized product, assembled furniture, unified supplier, and elimination of salesmen, that's all global standardized. IKEA used global strategy which employs the same basic competitive approach in all. However, this strategy cannot suit for Indian market. There is democratic design system after they calculate sufficient research of Indian needs, wants and demands. Democratic design is helping IKEA produce production that meets the taste of Indian local customers. Global strategy is how to satisfy local customers' demands. IKEA is adopting transnational strategy in India. The government has a buffer for foreign direct investment, such as they need local Indian salesmen to explain furniture to customers instead of use self-service model. Additionally, IKEA needs local suppliers to offer the raw material needed instead of global suppliers. In conclusion, India has used its population and growing GDP to attract IKEA to join. IKEA has repeatedly tried to enter the Indian market with up to 28 years because of India policy. The IKEA uses the transnational strategy to meet global integration and local responses. Here is our reference list. And thank you for watching our video.